Welcome to Sandra Sensations. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm going to be trying to do a dragonfly with a little bit of a swipe first to get some color down, and then I'm going to do a dragonfly and use my airbrush to blow out the wings and maybe add a little more detail in different areas. I'm not really sure. That's what's fun about art, is you just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. So I'm going to be using my metallic peacock pearl. I'm going to be using magenta, brilliant blue, which has a little bit of silicone in it. There's about 2 drops in that whole entire bottle. And my ultramarine blue. Those are the colors I've picked. I have black put aside just in case I need it. And I've got white already down on my acrylic. I'm just going to give it white already down on my canvas. The acrylic is mixed 50% paint to 50% of my glue and water mixture. My glue and water is 50-50. 50% Elmer's glue all and 50% water. I mix that up, then I add it to my paint, and if I've got this much paint, I put that much glue and water mixture in. And that's how I get my pour paint mixture. This is a 10 by 20 canvas. And let's start putting some color down. I want to have some of my magenta, which I think I'm going to do this way. Just a couple of drops across my canvas. And this is just to get me some color on my background. I like to have a little more color and less negative space, so to speak, especially with the dragonfly paintings. And I love this pearl, this peacock pearl metallic. It's just gorgeous color. If you see it in the store, buy yourself some because it's wonderful. And I'm going to also put my brilliant blue down, which has got a little bit of silicone in it. It's a little bit runnier than my other paints. And I know a bunch of drops on the canvas doesn't look like much, but when I swipe it, it'll look pretty cool, I think. Let's wipe my hand off for a second. I'll grab my piece of plastic. This is just a laminated piece of plastic. It's actually from work, something I was going to toss away. I cut it in half and brought it home so I can use it for swiping. Okay, so I'm just going to lay this on the canvas and lightly drag the plastic across my canvas. Then I'm just going to go over it again, a little bit lower to add some of that paint I pulled off to the bottom. I'm going to go from this side, doing the same thing again. I'm getting some nice cells from the glue and water mixture and from the silicone that was in the blue, which I will give it a little bit of a torch before I'm totally done here. Oh, gotta get those bottles out of my way. Sorry, it was blocking my arm. One thing nice about fluid art is you can fiddle around some and go over it. Okay, I'm going to go across the top. Back down the middle, upper middle section. And once more through here. No, I didn't like that swipe. Let's do that again. Okay. I think I'm going to do once more through the middle. Oops, sorry, I lifted it. Okay, so now I got a few different lines going through there, which is perfect. Try and wipe up my mess, because I know from past videos, I put my hand in the paint every time. Okay. So now to start doing my dragonfly. I'm gonna do a little bit of black outline. I'm not 100% convinced that I want black, but I think I need a little bit of an outline to guide me. So I'm going to do the wings right about here. And I want the wings to go right off the canvas when I blow it with my airbrush. There's one. Okay, so I'm going to fill color in there. And my body is going to be here. Yeah, I think I'll do one more drop. Okay. So now I got to get the smaller wings. Now this is flow paint too, so it's gonna flow together. Start spreading. So hopefully I didn't just connect my wings, but I might have. You know, it looks like a bunch of dots right now, doesn't it? Okay. So now to add my color. I'm going to do magenta first. I'm going to be blowing these dots out with my airbrush. So I'm just kind of doing it at random. That should be pretty good. And my next color I'm gonna do is metallic pearl for sure. Maybe 4 or 5 drops, bigger drops. Pretty good. Okay, now to add my ultramarine blue. I sure hope this works. This is only my 3rd painting trying out my airbrush, so it's all trial and error right now. Okay, let's see how that does before I start fiddling with the body. Grab my airbrush. Oh, that's my torch. Keeping it real all the time around here. Okay, let's see if we can operate this time without blowing me in the face like I did on my last video. Let's see how we do. I'm going to bring color a little bit up into there. Okay, I'm going to do this one. Okay. Okay, that wing blended. I might have to fix that a little bit. We'll see. Okay, I'm just going to turn that off for a second. Let's see what I want to do. I think I want to do some ultramarine blue. And I want to just kind of put it over that black area that's still showing there and blow it down. I'm actually cool with the wings going over top of each other because I got a nice solid line separating them. This one needs a little bit more magenta in there. I'm just going to do 2 drops and blow it out. There we go. Okay, I'll leave those sit for a minute. I will give it a bit of a torch. See what the cells are doing. Okay, now to figure out the body. I think I really like the blue and the magenta together. So I think I'm going to add some ultramarine blue going all the way down. And then I'm going to put some white. Just kind of small sections throughout here. I don't want to build the body too thick. It's going to spread out because it's fluid paint. And then to add some of that beautiful magenta. There we go. Okay, let's blow that out and see how it looks. Gorgeous. That's exactly what I wanted to have happen. Now to put a little bit of magenta at the top. Because there's still a little bit too much black there. Okay. Now I think I'm going to draw a line right down the middle of the body. Might do a couple of those. So it looks nice. And then I'm going to give it a torch. I think I might want to just do a little bit of a wisp up at the top there. Okay, let's give it a torch. See what the body's going to do. Okay, now I'm going to do my base. Give it a minute. Love how the wings turned out, just awesome. Okay, now do I want to do another little dragonfly right here? I think I do. I think I'm just going to do a small one though, like do some magenta. Why not, right? I'm going to do some lines for, won't do the body yet. And some blue, ultramarine blue. Let's see, and then maybe a little bit of white. Sorry, I don't mean to block everything. Tiny bit of white. Let's see how we blow those out. Okay, let's get the body in there, which is going to be blue. Oop, and with a drop on the paint, it's all good. Okay, a little bit of metallic peacock pearl. Okay, let's see how that blows out. Okay, I think I need to do a little bit of fixing because I blew it too far, but that's okay. Abstract paintings never have to be perfect, which is the beauty of it all. Makes it so much more fun to do. Okay. Now let's give it a torch, see what it looks like. This is gorgeous. This one's going to be gorgeous as well once we're all done here. Okay, now to decide what I want to do. This one I got to bring out the color a little more. Down here, and up here. And this side. A little more to a point. Okay. I got a funny blue cell happening up here. Let's try and fix that. And fix this guy too. Where's my plastic? I'm going to try and pull that blue out. I'm not sure what I'm going to do to fix those dots. Oh, there we go. That works. Okay. Just looks like part of the swipe now. Perfect. Okay, now I just want to swirl some of the color that's here for the top head area of this dragonfly. I'm going to add a little bit more blue in there. Trying not to drip. Okay. There we go. Gave the head a little more personality. That's what we needed. Okay. Down here. The body needed to be a little bit longer, so we made it happen. There we go. Now give it another final torch, and I'll be calling this one done. Now I'm not going to lift it because I'll definitely wreck it, but I will, like I did in other videos, do a snapshot of it and put it as my thumbnail. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed. Please come back and watch another video and hit subscribe. I'd much appreciate it. Thank you.